Good evening. School boards across the province will soon benefit from a major investment into mental health programs and services. The province announcing close to $40 million will go towards advancing student mental health. But it comes in the wake of tragedy. A Hamilton High School student, a victim of bullying whose life was taken too soon.
He knew I was only a phone call away. And I was there in a heartbeat. And then I couldn't save him this time. And I tried.
She tried, but she felt alone in her fight. Sherry-Ann Selvy's 14-year-old son, Devin, told her he was being bullied at Winston Churchill Secondary School in Hamilton. She said she'd been trying to get the Hamilton-Wentworth District School Board to do something about it since the beginning of the year. But on Monday afternoon, she had to watch in horror as her son was stabbed to death. 2 male teens now charged with first-degree murder. The distraught mother feels that everyone let Devin down.
We have the power to prevent tragedy.
Marking World Mental Health Day, just days after the tragic incident, the province announced a nearly $40 million investment into mental health programs and services for students, more than double the funding from 2 years ago. Of this, $25 million will go towards permanently funding 180 frontline mental health workers in secondary schools, professionals like psychologists and social workers. $6.5 million will go to School Mental Health Ontario, a group that works to support mental health programs across all school boards in the province. The group is ironically based out of the Hamilton-Wentworth District School Board, under whose watch 14-year-old Selvy died.
I think specifically for the Hamilton board and for every board in the province of Ontario, I think it's a realization that there's more to do in the context of combating the reality of bullying in the classroom.
Close to $250,000 will go towards better training for school leaders when it comes to bullying. But all of this comes too late for Selvy. On Wednesday, the school board's director of education acknowledged it had received reports of bullying and said they had been dealt with. The investigation into the incident continues. Still, questions remain about what consequences there are for school staff who fail to adequately intervene, and the minister had no concrete answer.
So it goes without saying that there's got to be accountability when systems fail. What we need to do now is undertake the investigation, what the board is doing, to understand where those gaps are.
As for the remainder of the funding, part of it will go to groups and services like Big Brothers and Big Sisters of Canada, Kids Help Phone, and Roots and Empathy. Now, we reached out to the Hamilton-Wentworth District School Board. A spokesperson for the board says they're pleased with the announcement, but declined further comment.